Hey, how's everybody doing there? Well, welcome to Guanajuato, Mexico. So in front of us is the statue of El Pipila, and the significance of this is on September 28th of 1810, one of the first and most important battles of the War of Independence took place. So this brave miner had a large slab attached to his back, as you can see here in the statue, um, and he was able to fend off bullets, and he was able to burn the door of the enemy and to successfully triumph in that battle. And that door, you can go inside and you can actually climb to the top, but with COVID, it's currently closed. So, in honor of El Papila, this 360-degree viewpoint was created, and it offers a spectacular panoramic view of the city both day and night. So you can also access this. There's a funicular located next to the Juarez Theater, or you can walk across along the incline road formed by narrow streets. So there's a couple different ways to get there, but this is the view of Guanajuato. Really, really beautiful city. And this thing coming up here rather intrigued me. At first I thought it was a street performer, but then I realized it was just a prop, but we'll get back to that. So here's the statue of El Pipila. The inscription there is in honor of the battle that took place on September 28th of 1810, the War of Independence against Spain. Just a beautiful, colorful city. One of the highlights to come to and see.
Amazing view.
So this here is walking in the Union Garden. It was created in 1861 when the Plaza de San Diego was set up, and it was equipped with benches and lanterns. And then they gave it the Garden of the Union. So it's a really nice place. There's a lot of places to sit there. There's almost there's like a little bit of small town feel. There's a little pavilion inside, and what is in front of us is the Juarez Theater. You can go inside. You do have to purchase tickets. Really amazing architecture, and just off to the right you can see the statue of El Pipila there. So as I was walking around, they were gathering for a show, so I thought I would sit down and watch it. And this is So moving on from that performance, this church it's built several hundred years ago. Just a beautiful old church. Was right next door to the theater. I decided to go inside, have a look. A lot of these old churches, the craftsmanship, the woodwork, is just truly unbelievable. So this is the view inside of the church there, and I also want to just capture a little bit of the altar here. And up on the top here is an organ. Must sound really nice. So here's another main visiting church, I guess you can say. There is a description on when the church was built. It's right over here. You may want to pause the video a little bit and read that. So at this point, I realized that there is a service going on. So I thought I would just take a seat here, a little bit out of the heat. It's been about 88 degrees here every day. Once again, just a beautiful, beautiful Spanish-style church. And then I decided to move on. So they have these umbrellas lining several streets. Really, really fantastic. A lot of people here taking photos and Instagrams. There's people just from everywhere. And what I really like is like all of the color. Everything's brightly painted, different colors. It's not the same. What I will say is driving in these streets is very, very difficult. Even walking, you can see how tight some of these streets are, and some of these streets have a lot of steps. So, as you'll see here in the next clip, it's challenging. There's no sidewalks. Some streets is only as wide as a car, so when a car comes, you have to find a doorway. And the incline and decline is really, really steep.
So this kind of gives you an idea on
So that's
how the streets are
really something
really, really tight.
to think about when you come here and visit. Is the walkability factor. Everything is walkable, but be prepared that it's going to be an arduous climb. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave the video here. I
No sidewalks.
barely scratched the surface after being here for 3 days. There's the Mummy Museum, which I haven't got to. There's a mining museum, which was closed when I went there. There are other viewpoints to see the city. There's a ton of terrific food. So if you do come, like I said, just be prepared for a climb. You can see this is actually like where traffic goes. It is one way, but still it's super tight. So just be prepared for that. Bring a lot of water and just have a lot of time.